roads have led to Pecan Summer, even long before I knew there was a road, long before I was looking.
For Deborah Cheetham, this opera's been a lifetime in the making. For Australia's Indigenous community, it's taken generations to reach this day.
So empowering. We're not just playing the black tracker in someone else's story. We're really out there telling our own story.
Really, it's about disadvantage, isn't it? It's about another gap that needs to be closed.
Did you ever think that you'd be in an opera?
Never. Never in your wildest dreams at all.
In her bid to break new ground, Deborah Cheetham looked to the past. Pecan Summer tells the story of the 1939 Kumraganja walk-off, when hundreds of Yorta Yorta people left their homes in a mass protest against the harsh and inhumane conditions on the mission.
And when I heard about 200 men, women and children walking off their land, crossing the Dangala, or the Murray River as we call it now, from New South Wales into Victoria, I just thought, this is it. This is my story.
Musician Jimmy Little was just a child when his family left Kumraganja. The walk-off's a tale he grew up with, but he says it's time the general population heard more about what his people endured.
Other countries are wondering why Indigenous Australians, the first Australians, were always protesting and looking for a better deal. So we need to tell the story. It wasn't taught in school.
Late last year, the opera trainees journeyed to Yorta Yorta country to better appreciate the experiences of the characters they'd soon play.
It wasn't really until I came here and I really understood my culture and what it really meant to be Indigenous to Australia.
But it was the group's leader who'd earlier made the biggest discovery of all during a conversation with a local elder.
And her first question to me was, who's your family? Well, I'm a member of the Stolen Generations, but the critical piece of information I have is that Jimmy Little is my mother's brother. So when you're Jimmy Little's niece, that's quite handy, because everybody else in the Aboriginal community knows how they're connected to Jimmy Little.
Suddenly, the opera became deeply personal when a missing piece of her family heritage was revealed. Deborah Cheetham was told her own grandparents had been involved in the walk-off.
I just, probably even now, it's trying to actually put that into the context. That's why I say I don't think I found the story. I'm pretty sure it found me.
Premiering in Yorta Yorta country in Mooroopna in Victoria's northeast was a way to recognise the past.
I want to do honour to that story, to my ancestors, and it's really quite an amazing dream coming true right now for me.
In a scene that would resonate with any member of the Stolen Generation, Jessica Hitchcock's character's removed from her mother.
I know it's really hard for her whilst on stage to perform the situation where I am actually taken away from her, and knowing that it probably brings up a lot of memories for her.
For Tirikionis, performing in Pecan Summer was a chance to honour his grandfather, a key leader in the walk-off and later a revered elder.
Yes, my people, the Australian Aborigines, knew about Churinga, which means from the very beginning of time.
Now for me to be able to connect with him again on such a personal level and play a character that is very much based on him, I think is really, really an important personal journey for me in discovering my own identity in many ways also.
The sold-out performance was met with a standing ovation. For the show's writer, composer and director, it was a moment to savour.
She's receiving accolades and praise and recognition, And all these things are rebuilding a young girl who was half alive, half informed, to becoming a whole woman.
These people lived that story, you know, and I think that's what makes it so powerful. This day, a very, very powerful performance.
I'm proud of what you've done, Bob.
Thank you.
I really am.